I left this place and I went to a hairdresser. Welcome back to Mia's Life. Today I'm going to be doing a video that I am literally so incredibly nervous for. I don't know how long ago it was, but quite not that long ago, but some videos ago, I did a video when we were in Dubai where I went to the worst rated nail salon and I got my nails done. These are the nails that I got done there. I actually got my toenails done and lasted pretty well. Like, wow, I have a lot of fluff on my toe. Let's just ignore that. Okay, yeah, anyway. So when I went there, it was a very interesting experience. However, there were a lot of bad reviews. But this place that I'm going to be going to today is a lot more scary because this place literally has so many bad reviews that I am honestly like so incredibly nervous because today I'm going to be going to the worst reviewed hair salon. I absolutely love my hair so much. Looking at these reviews just make me so like nervous and just like, oh my god, like what is gonna happen to my hair? Anyways, let's just get straight on to reading these reviews. Hopefully I'm not traumatized after this. Okay, the majority of them are incredibly rude, especially the tall blonde one, and they lack serious customer care skills. Going to a hair salon, like with all beauty salons, should be a pleasant and relaxing experience, and this one gets an F- on that aspect. Def not going back, okay? That one's not too bad. Today my experience was awful. I sat upstairs where the aircon was broken, has been for months apparently. I was physically sick on leaving. Have more respect for your staff and customers and fix the aircon for God's sake. Wow, so that was obviously back in summertime and it was pretty hot. However, now it is wintertime because I'm currently in Brighton in the UK. It's very cold, so hopefully the heating's working rather than the aircon. Terrible attitude from the women on reception. Talked over me when I was explaining what I wanted done to my hair. Receptionist was rude, hostile and unhelpful. Zero customer service. The most rude staff ever. Very bad experience with them. I just want to call the police for their racist behavior. So bad experience. Never back there. Okay, that sounds very horrible. Really awful service. Basically, I've been asked to leave. The prices are not real. It's £11 for anything you do, so let's say colour wash and blow dry comes up as about £35. And I mean, £35 is still pretty good. On the front of the shop it says £11 everything because I saw the picture. You just can't do that and say everything is £11 and then it not be £11. That is just like not good. Minus 1,000 rating. Devastated. I've been growing my hair up for 3 years and asked my hairdresser to cut light layers into my hair. Dry cut, very easy. However, now I have a blunt bob at the front and longer at the back. It's so confusing how a qualified hairdresser could achieve this look. Absolutely destroyed my hair and progress. I can't get over how short it is at the front. I walked out the door before crying and didn't pay. Do not go here if you care about your hair. Let's just look at that second picture that she puts on Google. Oh my god, what even is that? Hey, worst haircut I've ever had. Absolutely terrible. Ignored what I asked and they shaved my hair off. What? They didn't apologize and they said there's nothing they can do now. Don't go there. An £11 haircut ended up costing me £28 in total to get right. Awful haircut. I looked like a joke. The hairdressers didn't speak English. The cut style was hideous and poorly done, worse than a 5-year-old could do. Nothing like the picture I showed, and the scissors were bad quality, leaving my hair feeling rough and creating split ends. Any physical pointing out of blatant errors during the haircut resulted in sharp hacking into my hair, so in fear I gave up. I thought about complaining to management and trying to get them to correct it, but they seemed very unfriendly, and I didn't want more of the same, so I went across the road to a different hairdresser to get it corrected. The hairdresser in the other salon cost only £6 more and gave me a cut just like the picture I showed. My advice is to pay a little extra and probably get a decent haircut, or you could end up paying a lot extra to correct mistakes from this place. Was given an unexperienced hairdresser, very disappointed, won't be coming back again and won't recommend. Awful experience. Hairdresser rushed my hair from start to finish, treated my hair roughly, and I had to go and get my hair rectified at a different salon the next day, costing me more money. Being affordable does not mean scrimping on service or quality. Staff were also using the salon as childcare, so there were kids running around out of the shop, meaning all the staff were not focused on the job. I left this place and I went to a hairdresser. Worst salon experience. I visited this place for a blow dry. Male staff at the main reception said I have to pay double, $9.99 plus $9.99, as I have long hair length up to my hip, which I agreed to pay. After another 5 minutes, staff attendant came and started asking what kind of haircut I would like to have. These staff members have poor communication. They don't even confirm before approaching to customers. Then she took me for a hair wash. This salon has a bad arrangement as the washing area is just close to the staircase. While she was washing my hair, another staff member started dusting the staircase with a broom, and all the dust was coming on my face, and I was not able to breathe properly because of the dust. This salon has poor education for salon manners. The worst part was this salon attendant does not know any gesture of saying sorry or excuse. She hurted my face with her nails and brushes many times. She kept lifting the chair without even saying excuse me or informing. Not only this, she took a pause in between the service and started discussing about her work shift with other staff member. The whole surface was very painful as she handled my hair very harshly. I just hate it. I will not recommend to anyone. Save your time, money, and peace. Very uncareful and harsh staff ripped half of my very long and beautiful hair out, which I had taken care of so well to get it that long. Had to explain to her how to brush long hair correctly so she wouldn't hurt me anymore. No conversations and explanation to what she was doing. I wanted highlights in my hair and walked out of the salon with baby light. Very unhappy with this place, but what did I expect for $19.99? I keep hearing different prices. This is so confusing. Never again. Never go. The most distracted person ever. Go if you are curious. The worst you can get. Waited 2 hours, was completely ignored by staff. Ended up just walking out and going somewhere else. Lady rushed my hair and hacked it when all I wanted was a few layers and thinned it too much. Didn't complain as felt uncomfortable, not a very welcoming place, just felt rushed. A lady came in and brought her own product who was disabled and took her upstairs, and when I was having my hair washed, 2 of the staff were complaining that she brought her own product in. Disgusting behavior, talking behind clients' back. Poor customer service. This is just like getting worse and worse, honestly. I can't believe this. Terrible experience in this place. Not welcoming, no communication to how long I had to wait, and the haircut looks like I cut it myself without a mirror. These people are not hairdressers or barbers and shouldn't be employed as such. The worst salon I have ever visited. I asked them to dye my hair a light copper. They dyed it a deep burgundy and completely ruined my hair. After being sat there in tears, nobody apologized, and when I refused to pay the $9.90, the manager called me an effing freeloader and told me to F off and never come back. Avoid at all costs. Worst haircut ever. Do not go. Terrible. Okay, so originally when I wanted to do this video, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get like the tiniest bit trimmed off. However, I did get my haircut recently and they did do it pretty short. Like, I asked them to do it short. It is still a bit shorter than I would like. I would like it to be a bit longer than this, especially when it's in ponytails. So if I go there and I get them to cut off the tiniest, like a centimeter, I feel like they are going to literally like end up shaving off my hair like someone else. I just can't do that to my hair because I'll probably have to end up going to another hair salon and it just won't end up good. Like, but honestly, I just don't think it's worth it. And I did hear another lady who got a blow dry and she had a bad experience as well. Okay, so I'm going to be going to the hair salon now, and surprisingly, despite all of those terrible reviews, there are still even more, which I'm not going to read out. But however, I did find this on Google, and this was the worst place that I could find in Brighton. However, the place itself actually only has in total 3.3 stars out of 73 reviews, and honestly, there are so many 1-star reviews that I honestly don't know how they ended up getting 3.3 in the first place. But honestly, I'm so nervous, and there were just so many reviews that didn't even say anything. They were just like purely 1 star. We're gonna try at Mealcoms. We're gonna be going here, and it seems like a pretty good price. Like, apparently everything's £11, so hopefully they don't charge me extra, but I don't mind because £11 is still pretty cheap. But yeah, looking at the photo, first impressions are important, and I do not like the first impressions. What makes it worse is that this place is actually a unisex hair salon, and I feel like when places are unisex, sometimes they're fine, but I feel like it just makes it worse because, like, I don't know, I feel like usually when places are unisex, it just makes it everything even more terrible. So I don't know. We're gonna be doing this. Without further ado, let's get on to the video. I am now almost at the hairdresser's. It's across the road. Seriously enough, now I actually walked past this place like quite a while ago, and I saw it like not that long ago, like a week or so ago. It was longer than that, but like when I first came up with this idea and I saw this place, I saw it and I saw that it said on the front, it says everything's £11. Now it says everything's £12. And hilariously enough, when I was reading the reviews, some of them were like quite a bit old, and they were saying like everything's £10. I feel like over the time they've kept making it more expensive. I don't know, maybe it didn't say £11, maybe I was just imagining that, but on the picture it definitely says £11. So yeah, they keep changing the price. It is actually a walk-in place, so I haven't got an appointment. So I really hope it isn't too busy, because in a way, I mean, I guess it'll be interesting if it is busy. Then I get to see people's like the interactions they have with the other clients. However, at the same time, because it is a walk-in place, I don't want to have to end up waiting for too long. So some of the reviews did say it's quite busy, which in a way almost is like a bit of like an advantage, because you know that it can't be that bad, but at the same time, you never know. I'm now in the place and I'm whispering, because if not, people are gonna think I'm a right weirdo talking to myself in the toilet. But that's where I am. I am in the toilet. It doesn't seem dirty. Like, it's not the most glamorous place ever, but it's not disgusting. So people weren't like overly friendly. Like, I've had better service in a salon, but they weren't necessarily mean. So, you know, like after a right bad start, it was okay. Okay, they told me to wait down. The lady asked me what I wanted, and I said I want a blow dry, and she asked me for my name, so just, you know, normal, and she told me to sit down. So now I'm gonna go, and I feel kind of like, yeah, I feel kind of embarrassed, because right now I'm like doing something, so if she can even talk right now about, yeah. It is a little bit later. I am now back home, and here is what my hair looks like. I think she actually did, like, in terms of how it looks, I think it looks really nice. I mean, she did like a pretty good job. I wasn't like, well, there was one part that was a little bit painful, but it wasn't like too bad. So basically what happened is she washed my hair, and that bit was fine. That bit was normal. It was just like the same as every other single salon that I've been to. Then she brushed my hair, and she brushed my hair fine despite one of the reviews. She knew how to brush my hair. It didn't hurt. She dried my hair, and when she was drying my hair, it did hurt a little bit because she was holding the hairdryer quite close, but it wasn't like too bad, but it just felt a little bit painful. So she did burn my head a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. And then afterwards she straightened my hair, and I mean, I think she did a pretty good job. I did just have my dinner as well, so it has been like lived in a little bit. Still looking pretty nice. She didn't do a terrible job. However, I don't know if I would ever get my hair cut there, just because I feel like there wasn't really much communication. She did ask me where my parting, like, she did the basic things. Like, she asked me if I wanted to drink. I said I wanted some water. She did ask me where I part my hair. I feel like you just kind of pay for what you get. It wasn't super glamorous in there, but it wasn't like dirty, so that was nice. Was the equipment like old? It didn't look like brand new and super like sleek like you get in some salons. However, it wasn't like rubbish equipment that they use there, I don't think. I mean, I don't know what their scissors are like, because obviously I didn't get my hair cut. In the reviews, apparently the scissors were very old and just very rubbish. So I mean, I don't know. I did see some people get their hair cut in there, and I don't think it looked too bad. No, it just looked like kind of normal. There wasn't anything special about it, but at the same time, it wasn't terrible. So, you know, it was an okay experience. Yeah, so in terms of appearance, it wasn't like super amazing. Like, it wasn't super gorgeous, but at the same time, it wasn't like dirty. So that was kind of like one of my worries, because I know I've seen some of these videos and the places I've gone to have been really dirty and gross. So it was hygienic in there, which is nice. I mean, the ladies weren't really overly rude. Like, they weren't rude to my face, if you know what I mean. Like, they didn't swear at me. At the same time, they weren't like super friendly, and they weren't like, you know, super conversational. They just weren't like that talkative, if you know what I mean, which is fine. You pay for what you get. However, talking about payment, I am honestly so confused. Okay, so on the Google, in the picture, it says everything's £11, and in some of the reviews, like I said earlier, some of the people were saying it was like everything's £9, everything's £10, and she did actually charge me £12 for the blow dry, which, I mean, a blow dry is like pretty basic. Maybe they charge like £12 for like blow dries, and then maybe for like a dry cut or something like that, despite it saying everything is £11. No, £12. Everything is £12. While I was in there, while I was waiting, a lady came in and she said that she wanted to get like the ends of her hair like this much purple. So she'd have to get it bleached, because she had like dark black hair, and then she would have to get it bleached and then obviously get the purple on. And it was just really interesting. She didn't complain about it. They said that they were going to charge her £28 or something along the lines of that. So definitely more than £12. And I mean, £28 is still pretty cheap. But at the same time, I know you would think that automatically it'd be more more like, you know, color, because that is like more of a long procedure, if you know what I mean. Like it takes longer, and it just obviously you have to use dye and stuff like that. On the front of the shop it says full head, something to do with dyeing, £12, and it still says everything's £12. So some of the reviews did say that as well, that they kind of like con you a little bit if you go for like dyeing. But I mean, it's still really cheap. It's just not £12. And I mean, £12 for a dye is crazily cheap, so I understand why they charge more. But at the same time, they said that everything's £12, so everything should be £12. So guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Comment down below what your worst ever hair experience is, like your worst ever hairdresser's experience. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you are new around here, make sure to click subscribe to become a #MiaCorn. Also, make sure to follow me on my Instagram. I am @MiaLifeOfficial. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Love you!